An important citizenship law has been approved on the 19th of January 2024 here in Germany. It will make it possible to become a German resident after only 3 years. And this will definitely have a big impact on German residency and immigration. As someone who is living and studying in Germany, I will tell you everything you need to know about this official change and what you can do to get a German citizenship fast. So how did we get here? So to understand everything, let's go back in time to the very beginning. Now, for the last decades, Germany has had quite friendly laws towards immigrants, expats and asylum seekers. Germany has been a country that a lot of people want to come to, be it for both studying and work. There have been many very attractive factors like the free and high quality education. The economy has been very strong. Actually, it's still the #1 in Europe, and our society here is really stable. When I'm riding the train through the city center, I hear people talking in so many different languages. This country is definitely very international with a mix of many different cultures. Regardless of where you come from, you will find people from your culture. But until this day, a lot of foreigners in Germany have been living, studying and working here, and in the process, they were also paying a lot of German taxes. But they were not able to fully take part in society as German citizens, and this had a lot of negative impacts on Germany. At the moment, there are huge gaps in the labor market. The population is getting older, the birth rate is on the decline, and statistics show that Germany would ultimately need 400,000 new people entering the country each year to make up for this and keep the labor market stable. So one thing is clear, Germany needs more qualified people, and a rising number of skilled immigrants who want to integrate into the country would be the solution to that problem. But unfortunately, in Germany, the number of naturalizations, so people actually getting the residency, has been low for so many years, especially if you compare it to other EU countries. So the question is, why is that? Now, Germany has had quite strict naturalization laws compared to the other EU countries. It has always been very hard to get the German citizenship. But looking at all the problems Germany is facing, it became clear to the government that the current citizenship law is not enough to support people with an immigration background and motivate them to actually integrate and become part of the country. So the German government has recognized this problem and started the process of improving the nationality law. On the 19th of January 2024, the Bundestag has had its final debate on the government's draft for the modernization of the citizenship law. As you might already know, because of globalization, there is a lot of international competition for highly qualified workers. And with the modernization of the citizenship law, living and staying in Germany is supposed to become very attractive for highly qualified skilled workers and create prospects for well-integrated people. And the law is also beneficial for people who have been living in Germany for many years and don't have the German citizenship. So what is this law about? What is going to change and who is affected? In the near future, people who have lived in Germany for a long time will be able to get the German citizenship more quickly and also keep their existing passport. The Bundestag passed the reform of the citizenship law. 382 of the 639 votes were in favor and 234 were against it. Now, immigration in Germany has been a hot topic for many years, with a lot of heated debates in the government and also on the societal level. But the majority voted in favor of the law reform, so here are the new citizenship regulations and changes that you need to know about. So first, the timeline for naturalization has become a lot shorter now. Previously, you had to live in Germany legally for 8 years without any break to be able to apply for German citizenship. Without any break means that you have not been living somewhere else for longer than 183 days per year. Now, this time frame was reduced from 8 to only 5 years. In some cases, if you can show special integration achievements, it's even possible to get citizenship after 3 years. And these achievements can be a particularly good performance at school or civil engagement like volunteer work. And on top of that, you will need a German C1 language certificate. And this basically means that you need to be able to speak German fluently. In the future, children of foreign parents will also be granted German citizenship at birth if one parent has been a legal resident in Germany for 5 years. But as you can see, language is still the key to integration. Germany values this a lot. Language proficiency is the basis for everything. You will at least need a German B1 certificate to be able to apply for citizenship. And to do this, you need to successfully pass a language exam like Goethe or TestDef. And the good thing is, if you study in a German-taught program at the university here, you will automatically be on the B2 level, because This is actually one of the requirements for admission at the German university. So coming here, studying at university, getting a job and then applying for German citizenship is actually a realistic thing if that's something you want to do. And there's also going to be a naturalization exam. Now this exam is designed to test your understanding of Germany's legal system, society and living conditions. There are going to be 33 questions with 3 specific to the German state of residence. You need to select the correct answer from 4 options, and to successfully pass, you need to answer at least 17 questions correctly. Now, anyone who has graduated from a German school or from German higher education in law or social, political or administrative sciences does not have to take the test. People over the age of 67 are also exempt from the language and naturalization exam. And the exam has a pass rate of over 90%, so it's possible for everyone who puts some effort into the preparation. As the next big change with this law reform, dual citizenship is finally going to be allowed for everyone, finally for non-EU citizens. So far, dual citizenship has only been allowed for EU citizens. So for example, if you were to have a French passport, you were allowed to keep it after applying for German citizenship. But owning a US passport and applying for a German one with the intention to keep both, this has not been possible so far. So a lot of people were living in Germany with a non-EU passport, working a job and paying a lot of taxes. But if they were to get German citizenship, they would have to renounce their non-EU citizenship. And many people don't want to do that. Many foreigners living in Germany don't want to give up their previous nationality because they also feel connected to their country of origin. I can really understand this fact because I also grew up bilingual and I still feel connected to both of my home countries, Germany and Japan. But that is now going to change. We live in very modern times and multiple nationalities is becoming normal. So from the German side, dual citizenship will be allowed for everybody. Now there is also a very important change. People who entirely live on government support will not be eligible for German citizenship. German citizenship will also be denied to people who have a criminal record and don't align with the democratic values of Germany. You need to be committed to the constitutional principles of freedom and democracy. And the free democratic basic order is the core of the German state and is the framework for respectful and peaceful coexistence in the society. Now, everyone who wants German citizenship has to go through some background checks, of course. There are certain requirements and documents you need to apply for German citizenship. You can find them on the website of the responsible naturalization authorities. These can be immigration authorities or city administration. For example, in the city where I live, it's München.de, the official city website of Munich. Naturalization will cost 255 euros per person. Now, some reports have mentioned that the law might come into force as early as April, but it looks like the 1st of May 2024 is a more realistic date. What do you think about all of this? Leave a comment if you want. And don't forget to download the free Studying in Germany guidebook in the video description and join our huge Discord community. Love you and stay focused.